My name is RighteousNicky, and welcome to an Overmind game. We're going to be playing on Battlefield Eternity. Bans are going to be Genji and Malfurion. I don't know about the Malfurion ban, seems like very interesting. Maybe the guy that is gonna be playing against Malfurion is gonna be bad for him to have like a silence, for instance. We're gonna first pick Vava, which is a pretty good choice for this map actually. You can go Q build and do tons of immortal damage. So Vava is actually one of the few heroes that this is one of the few times you would actually pick Vava on this map as a first pick especially. So that's very interesting. Gonna get instantly countered by Karazim. Karazim is a very good diver versus someone like Vava and can put a block, so it's a pretty solid counter. Hanzo on the other hand is gonna be their immortal racer, which is a pretty strong choice. Bans are going to be Garrosh and Anoop from the Lemming side, from Dignitas, by the way, player here. Anoop does make some sense because if Anoop engages you, you can't really burst him that easy with a Lemming, and Cocoon could be a pretty big threat if you get like one reset and he cocoons you. Aerial is gonna be gotten for us. Taken, I guess. For Soul Lane is a pretty solid choice. They're gonna go with Variant. Taunt is pretty good versus Lemming and Vava to walk them down very nicely. Blaze is gonna be their Soul Laner, so already it seems like they're gonna have a very hard engaged team here with 3 melee. I'm gonna be... I don't like playing tank, so tank and supporter left. I'm just gonna pick a safe pick. Rehgar is one of my solid supports without when it comes to a support pick. I usually play Malfurion, Uriel, and Rehgar as my top 3 supports, so it's gonna be Rehgar this time. And I also wanted Rehgar in this situation because of the cleanse. I want to be able to cleanse town. Ancestral healing is also pretty cool to save people if timed correctly. ATC is gonna be our tank. They actually don't have that good stuns, many. Like they don't actually have stuns at all. Like they basically have the blaze charge. So Mosh Pit is gonna be very strong for us. And last pick Avatar by another Dignitas member, Azalea. A very interesting last pick, to be honest. It makes some sense because Avatar can side sock during Immortal. The cap is gonna be very good for a full engaged team if he goes for like Hive Mind build. Evolution could be pretty decent to get a double Karazim to get more healing and more pressure on the back line. So Avatar does in fact make some choice, but the biggest downside to their composition is gonna be their lack of interrupt for the Mosh Pit. That's going to be a very big downside of them. So if our ATC Fnatic Breeze seems like a very strong player in my opinion, just by his name, does land a good Mosh Pit, then their team is gonna be in very big trouble. Now, I decided that since they're almost a full melee team, that I'm just gonna go a solid shield build. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm actually gonna go full shield talents. I just wanted a bigger AoE that I can put on ATC or Aerial so they can get that shield damage. I am gonna spec in a lot of shield talents this game, if I remember correctly, but what I did took instead of the shield damage, I think on level 16 I went, I mean not the shield damage, I did take the shield damage, but on level 13 instead of getting the 20% maximum HP shield that the shield gives you as a talent, I think I went for the Earth Living Enchant as a talent choice, because the shield, the level 13 shield for your lightning shield is very good if you have a double melee composition, a double tank, which we have. But the main way their team is gonna win versus us is by killing our backline. So I want to provide our backline with a lot more burst healing, and Dirt Living Enchant is gonna give us that. For now, the game is just going with casual trading. Nice stun on the Variant there, followed by the Lemming damage, but it's not going to be enough there. Karazim doing some damage. I'm gonna dive into the Karazim with the Wolf, and we're actually gonna be coming up ahead here because we're almost going to be destroying our second tower, and this is a very nice experience lead for us and siege lead. I did notice a very interesting talent choice by the ATC. He went for the healing instead of the block talent. Now that is a very interesting choice because first, this is a map where you cannot actually stack globes that fast for the healing. for you to get 20 globes. It's not impossible, but it's not that easy. Now, as a support, I really wouldn't mind some help with healing, like that's always nice, but I feel like the block versus them could potentially prevent a bit more damage than the healing. Level 1 talent on HC. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's just how I see it. Because they have a lot of auto attackers, like Karazim and Hanzo, main auto attackers. Blazy and Varian are a bit more on the magic damage side, but still. And Hanzo is a bit more on the magic side as well, but when it comes to trying to block 50% auto attack damage, I guess the healing does make a bit more sense. I don't know. We're gonna get a very nice easy kill on the Varian there. I don't know why he was alone. He was trying to stop as well. Their team was trying to race, but clearly we have the better racing potential with Val and Liming. Yeah, they have the Hanzo, but that's just only one. And we have... Actually, Rehgar is probably the best speed killer for the Immortal. From the support, so we also like we have three good people here. I'm actually going a bit low. I'm gonna try to extend on the Immortal damage. I actually got thrown very badly there, and I'm just going to be on my way while my teammates pick up another easy kill here. Oh, we lost someone on the bottom zero. That's not cool. Now, despite that we have been getting some very easy kills, they're actually winning on experience thanks to the Avatar. So you can see that Avatar is actually paying off a bit for them. We did manage to get the Immortal at least, so that's going to be going well for us. Now, level 4 I went for the talent upgrade. I think since the rework on the Rehgar, this is the best level 4 talent that you can get, because it basically removes you, removes your need of needing to mana sustain. Very excellent engaged by the HC there. We're going to pick one kill, potentially a second kill. I'm trying to do that burst damage. Karazim won't be able to have a jump there. And 2 kills, another great stun on the hands there. He's gonna do a very strange jump. 3 kills now, and their team is gonna throw a bit. I think we at this point we just pressure the top 4 here because they have people dead. And this game is actually going pretty well for us now. After that we managed to pick up those kills. I like the HC, by the way. Their team is very weak versus stuns. And HC just has a lot of stun, especially with the mosh pit. So this is going to be going very well for us. And you can just see the lightning shield giving back my mana there on the mercenary camp. Just insane. This talent is just insane, man. I'm really happy that Blizzard gave this talent to Rehgar. Because you have a lot of different choices on level 4. You can get Vision. You can get Healing Totem, which is pretty good to health sustain tanks and give you a lot of health extract, health sustain. Or you can just get Mana Sustain, which on tier the Mana Sustain isn't that big of a deal. But if you're looking to play Rehgar as a sustained healer, then the Mana Sustain is gonna allow you to do wonders into a fight like, let's say, into like, I don't know, Gul'dan and Munara on the enemy team. It's just an excellent talent that they buffed it from 40 to 100 mana. I like. And usually you can get the mana very easily if you just do a lightning shield on the wave. You can just get maximum mana out of one wave, which is 100. So we're going to be getting closer to level 10. That means that their team needs to defend or pass the Immortal. In a situation where the team is on 10, I would actually prefer to defend, because you might get some kills, you might get some experience back. But if you just wait for a free Immortal, then you will just lose a fort as well, and that's not good. You just need to try to team fight with the Immortal on your side. Mosh pit going on Varian only. I don't know if that was the best mosh pit. Maybe he was hoping that our team can just burst the Varian, which is a very easy target. But no one from our team was on the same page. We did manage to get a Blaze kill, and I misclicked something. Maybe my ancestral healing. I wasn't paying attention there. I think I hit my ancestral healing on someone that I shouldn't hit. We did was Liming there, but we have 2 kills. So that's generally pretty fine. I'm going to be trying to raise the Immortal with the Vow. And seems like bottom squad is chasing the enemy team. I think I'm just gonna stay with the Vow so we can clear this Immortal as soon as possible. She went for some side sock. Now, this is where I'm making a very stupid mistake. I should put my lightning shoot after the Immortal casts his pushback ability because I'm wasting duration on the shield. So this is a small mistake that I would suggest you to not to do if you're trying to min-max your value. I'm just probably not completely focused at the moment. We're going to secure this camp because we know that the enemy team can't really do that much racing on the Immortal at this current time. Irio is on the bottom. Their team should try to maybe pick up an Irio Q or something. I don't know, but it seems like they're waiting for us to come, and we will come. Problem is we don't have ATC ult and don't have ancestral healing, so we should be a bit careful. I think the main thing we're trying to do here is just wait for Limink and Vala to poke with their Qs and force their team to engage on us without us being on the Immortal. Very nice engage on mid there. I'm actually going to try to disengage. I'm just gonna ancestral healing on the Vala. Excellent ancestral healing there. She almost died, by the way. I think I was actually a bit slow, but thankfully I did land it. Because I don't know if you noticed, my mouse was already on Vala with the ancestral healing when she was on 50% HP. But I thought to myself, maybe that was a bit early. I was waiting for her to get pushed to the limit there before I landed my ancestral healing. This is a very nice way to bait the enemy, but sometimes you might risk losing your teammate. So, oh, you're pinging for heal. That's fine, my man. I really wanted to rush to the bottom so I can help Irio to wave clear this because we were gonna lose it, but it is what it is. My team is gonna defend in the meantime while we're wave clearing. Oh, it's going extremely well. He is gonna survive, thankfully. Gonna swallow the variant there, trying to do some. I think now is my time to go. I'm taking a shit ton of damage. I'm just gonna heal my teammates from the distance. Irio ulting there, but not going to get much HP back. Still, she's still pretty healthy. Oh, the Hanzo arrow going in. They're really putting a lot of pressure there. I'm putting the totems. We're gonna lose the Vala there, so that is not going very good for us. I'm trying to keep everyone up, but it seems like this is not going very well for us. I think I'm gonna need to try to fountain up, and we need to probably defend because it's 4v5. Like, their team needs to put pressure on the Immortal right now till the Vala is dead. I think everyone from their team went for the healing fountain because they're all pretty well. But yeah, they're just wasting time at the moment that they should be using to down this Immortal before the Vala comes back. So this is a bit of a mistake from their side. We're going to be holding our ground. Vala is coming back finally, and I'm looking for the level 13, which is not going to be coming in, but I'm not going to be able to cleanse there. I actually didn't thought that it was a good time to cleanse. Variant just gonna get bursted. Moshpit not gonna do anything. I think he just used it to zone out the enemies from the Varian easy kill, or just Moshpit on the Varian. But Vala going extremely well. This time the heal is not going to be on time because a Karazim clone from the Avatar jumped in and picked up the kill. That was very unfortunate, but my heal is going to be on a 10-second cooldown, so I'm going to be able to use it very soonish. Pump going on there. I'm gonna Ancestor Q on the Irio this time, hitting on the maximum edge there on his HP. And we did manage to finish the Immortal. Excellent stun by the ATC. They're going to pick up a kill on the hands there with the limiting damage, and this is actually going to be coming in our favor once again. The Immortal, the team fight. Avatar is putting some pressure on the top. I'm looking to just depush this a bit, get some mana back. I hope my team doesn't flame me that I'm not there trying to heal them up, but I'm just gonna leave it to the Irio. So I bring my healing presence to my team because I assume they're trying to do some siege damage. And if the enemy team seems that I'm on the top, they might try to hard engage and we might lose some people. But fortunately for now we won. Very aggressive moves by Poyok there. I think he was the guy that is famous for doing the limbing combos with the pulls, force pulls. So he was trying to do that, I guess. Blaze now in a very bad spot. Is he gonna get stunned by ATC? No, but he's gonna waste the bunker there. Irio coming in now, trying to destroy the bunker very fast there. Vala going with the ulti there. I don't have ancestor healing, so they should be a bit careful. I'm trying to keep them up on HP there. We won't, however, be able to get much value with the Immortal. We did manage to get the bottom fort and the entire tower wall, which is pretty good. Oh, hands are going extremely well. They're ATC trying to do some baiting, but yeah, I think we should be looking to try to secure level 16 for the next objective and just try to put some mercenary pressure as well, which is exactly what we're doing. Now level 16, of course, I'm going to go for the upgrade of the lightning shield damage. Since they're a heavy melee team, they're probably going to be taking that heavy lightning shield damage on level 16 that I want them to take from my front lane, which is Ireo and HC, which is going to be very good value for us. I did went for the Ireo now. With she's absorbing the damage, but is she going to be safe? She did bait them. HC now coming in. Can he get a stun? No, Hanzo is going to be a bit too far there. We're trying to force a fight. They still need to run because they don't have a fort here, but we can't really do much besides just scare them away. Ireo did wasted her ult, so we're in a bit of a disadvantage at the moment, but we're going to be able to pick up some camps here. We're going to push for that level 16 advantage that we won't be able to get for this objective, but still we still put something for them to be afraid of. Another mercenary. They push the bottom mercenary, and I don't know if we should. I think we should soak, to be honest, for the moment, or try to trap them if they're trying, because they clearly need to go to the top to defend the double mercenary. So we need to try to trap them. HC is trying to trap them there, but they're actually going to be defending here because Limink and Vala started to do that damage. So like their team, also we as well, like we kind of need to go clear that on the bottom, because Avatar is going to be hard pushing there. But their team also needs to take care of the top. So what our team is going to be working here to do is, if we see someone on the top, which is going to be the Blaze, Limink and Vala are probably going to try to damage the Immortal. We also want to... Not 3, yeah, that's a very good remark by HC. We don't want to be 3 here. I think only Ireo or me should have went there. And I think it's fine if I go, because Blaze is on the top, so it's pretty unlikely for the enemy team to hard engage on my team. Moshpit going though on the variant there, Hanzo Arrow interrupting, variant going extreme low. I'm looking for an opportunity to heal the Limink there. I'm still keeping my Ancestor healing for a tighter position there. Ooh. I'm gonna go the Rising Storm. Actually, they're having this time the Racing Valor, which is not good for us. 80, excellent stun there. We're trying to do the damage. The Lightning Shield damage is going in as well. Ireo as well, Limink as well. Getting that Kharazim extreme low. I think the Blaze is gonna die, just gonna body block them here. Excellent stuff, 2 kills. Limink trying to pick up that 3rd kill, but it's not going to be enough. Vala, I don't know why she's getting pinged. I think HC is frustrated because we need to be doing that racing and Vala is not there. And I'm just gonna assist Vala because, as I said, Rehgar is one of the top supports that can do Immortal damage. And with the Vala, help of Vala, I think we can just raise the Immortal down until HC, Ireo and Limink are zoning the others away. I'm gonna actually keep a bit of a look on the situation here in case someone needs healing. I'm actually gonna coming a bit. Just in case Pom is gonna go in. It seems like our team is gonna be picking some very nice kills there. Kharazim jumping in and out. Oh, very untown there, but we're just going to be dominating the enemy team for now. We're gonna secure that Immortal, and we're going to be trying to maybe do a push that can end the game, because they have 2 on timer, and this is an opportunity for us to get at least the keep. Maybe not end the game, but at least get a keep. And if their team makes a solid mistake, that from which we can actually get the game, win the game. Now, for level 20, I'm probably gonna go Storm Shield, if we ever manage to get level 20, but if I have to suggest you a talent... no, actually, Ireo, I don't think Ireo should be defending, I think... Oh, Ireo is seeing an Avatar overextending there. Ireo is actually gonna maybe try to get an easy Avatar kill, so that's going to be very good for us. That's not good news for the Avatar. I think he got very cocky for the experience, but he shouldn't have done that. HC engaging on the Blaze. I think we should keep our distance here. It's 4v4, but still we should keep our distance. We're getting that keep damage. If Ireo actually comes here and stop wave clearing, we actually might be able to end the game if we pick up some kills. Moshpit going on the variant. I did land an unstoppable on the HC there, stopping Hanzo for being able to stun him with his ultimate. MVP cleans there, by the way. I preemptively cleansed the ATC so I can give him the unstoppable for 1 second there. I just wanted to remark that because that was a very good move by me. That not many people would have done, and that just like that gave us the variant kill and the opportunity now to end the game. It's 5 people. I have my Ancestral up, so I really don't see how the enemy team is going to be able to finishes over. I'm just gonna throw it safely on the 8C so he can continue tanking. Like, no reason to keep it for the last moment. We're just trying to finish out the game. 1 kill picked up. I'm doing that lightning shield damage. We're actually all going pretty well, but I think we're just gonna have the damage. He won't devour, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be game. Whew, 0 deaths on Rehgar. I actually think I did my part very well. So did everyone else from my team. Everyone else played on a very good level, but oh, yeah, boy. I know, like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I landed that well. Like 50% of my ancestral healings were maybe good, but that cleans at the end, man. That cleans. I'm very proud with what I managed to do with that one. So that was like a cherry on the cake there. That, man, what a game. So that's going to be a Rehgar Overmind game, guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay righteous.